We're back here on Gus TV. I haven't played on here for a while. A little trouble with the setup, and I will admit the past week and a half has been ugly. Really ugly. I lost a lot 2 days ago to Dur. Been losing to Sigmund over the week. All in all, just loss, small win, loss, big loss. So, as I said, very ugly. And I'm here today to try and get back on track. And I'm going to try my new setup and play with Dur on 2 tables at the same time while commentating. Let's see how that works out. Well, there we go. First hand, table 1 on the Hansen Hangout, and we got Dur's heads-up table, and I'm sure he'll see me sitting there. And here we go. 3, 4, 9, 7. All right, let's try and fold one. I think I'm attempting a tad bit slighter approach for today, so we'll see how that turns out. We'll see. Some would argue that the Queen 10-8, Queen 10-6-3 with 1 suit should just be folded. Oh, there's the 5 of hearts, giving me the double gizmo. Up and down in the flush draw. Just hope it's not one of those where Dur flipped a full house and I hit my gin card on the turn and made the flush on the river. Wasn't. Ace is a good card. Fold, call. I don't like the 3rd spade. Spade. I really don't like the flop, but I do have a pair. I do have gut shot, so I guess we can test it out. Not my favorite card, but then again, bet. So far my tight approach, which hasn't been at all tight, has got me up 7,000. And by the way, when you lose, and then you lose some more, small win is not that bad. It's actually very nice. So I could have raised that flop, pair, and an up and down straight draw. Alright, let's give it a go. I am surprised that Dur hasn't sat down at the other table. I will say. Yeah, cost myself that hand. Could have raised on the flop. Should have bet the turn. Alright, we'll do it again. Pair, up and down straight draw. A little better this time because none of my straight cards makes other straights. It's a pretty good card. Not the straight card that I was looking for, but a surprising ace for aces up. Could very well be the best hand. And obviously there's no way I can fold for the last 25,000. Okay, what do we have here? Do I want to check? Do I want to bet? What would Phil Ivey do? What would I do? What would Patrick Antonius do? Most of all, what would Dur do? See, I'm thinking about betting 37,000, but of course looking across the table, Dur only has 25 left. So, well, I got aces up. Oh, not the Queen 10. That's some ugly. That's an ugly turn of events. That's a real ugly turn of events. Is there anything I can do about that? I have the hand history here. I bet the flop. I kind of like my hand. I hit the ace on the turn, and he's like in horrible shape. It's like horrible, horrible shape. He needs to hit basically a king or a jack, so it was a 6-outer. Is there really anything I can do about that? You can see it up in the right screen. I don't know about the resolution, if it's good enough, but I can tell you he had the king, queen, 10 deuce. So he had a pair of kings with a gut shot jack, so that's the 6-out. 6-outs I was talking about. So ugly turn of events there. I'm not too unhappy with the way I played the hand. I put pressure on, and I kind of like my bet on the river. It's not like I was going to fold anyway. I mean, I could have checked and he would have bet the nuts and I would have lost that 25,000 anyway. It would have been kind of a check call on the river, trying to pick up a bluff, hoping that he had some kind of the same straight draw as me, and then would bet it. Obviously, when I bet the river and he instant called, I had a pretty good idea that I was probably second best. But the thing is, had the river bet queen or 10, he would have. I'm pretty sure he would have called with kings up anyway. So the way it looked to me, I was going to lose the last bet. When a king or jack hit the river, I would definitely was gonna pick up that bet when the queen or the 10 or the deuce for kings up would have hit the river. So that's 9-6 on that bet, and who knows, he might have called deep on some other variations. Okay, the king's up, the 7 for a straight draw. I got 11,000 left. There's 6,000 in there. I really don't think it's time to slow down. It was the time to slow down. Or was it? No, he has 2 pair. 2 pair, I survived that one. So,